Okay, I'm gonna show you how to take all the slack out of your brake cable here and down here. So to start, you wanna make sure that your cable housings are coming out of the frame down underneath the steering linkages here. And in order to get a proper grip on your disc rotor on the brakes, you have to remove all the slack. I'm gonna show you how to do that now. First things first, take your barrel adjuster here and screw that all the way in, right? Then you come down here into your barrel adjusters, make sure these are screwed all the way in so you have no slack, all right? Then what you're going to do is open this up as so. You're gonna bring this forward, just like you would fold your unit, bring it down like that. So to get access to the doubler on the inside, we're gonna push these pieces, these housings, up into, like towards the machine and pull on this end too. So when I go like this, you'll see the doublers coming up as I'm pushing. So now this is coming out like that. Make sure that this cable housing is seated right here. You're gonna keep pushing. And you're gonna make sure that your cable housings, see how these are not seated here? You're going to basically push these up and kind of hold on to this here. And you can even lift this up a little bit and push from this side forward to get these seated properly. You want to get this in. You can bring this down a little bit, like that. Now these are seated in to the doubler here. And to double, or to make sure that those are really in there, you can even take a pair of needle nose pliers, grip it, and make sure it's really up in there. So you can force it a little bit. It's a little hard to see, I know, but that's how you get all the slack out of this doubler. Now, I'm gonna stand this back up, clamp that down. Now to get all the slack out of this here, watch this. So down at the bottom, we're gonna take both of these in our hands, like this. As I pull, it's gonna slide that right up into this place here. Now you wanna make sure it's kind of tight. You don't want it to be like that. So you pull the cable housing up, and you pull these out like this to get all your slack out. Now you're ready to adjust the brakes properly. So you take your left into this barrel adjuster here, bring that through. Then you can use a pair of pliers if you need to. Get that all the way in. And then again on the right side. In here like that. Cool. Now, you're gonna go ahead and lean this over so you have more access, like that. You're gonna take your brake cable and thread it from right here into this right here. So that goes through. Bring it up. Make sure you get that as tight as you can. There you go. We're going to do the same on the other side. Right through here. Make sure you get that all the way through. And it's crucial that you use a needle nose pliers instead of regular pliers, like large flat jaw pliers. So now that we got the cables threaded, I'm gonna go ahead and adjust these brakes. You're gonna need a 3 and a 5. And you're gonna go right here, inside this one, and then also over here on this side, right? And now we're just adjusting the brakes according to the video. So you tighten those up, come over here, same deal, 3 on the inside, this over here, Tighten this up, and if you look down here, you'll see the pads coming in on the disc. See if you can show up top right here. Can't really see it. There we go. So you can bring those pads in on the rotor like that. Get those nice and tight. All right, cool. So then the last trick is you take your 4, your pliers, and this is the technique here. This is where it gets a little tricky. You're gonna grip this as best as you can and really grip it. Get it nice and tight, and you're gonna roll it up like this. Let me do that again. So it's a little tricky, but once you get it, now you have all the tension out of, or all the slack out of this one right here. Take your 4 with the other hand. Tighten this up. Get that in there. Now you want to keep tension with the pliers as you do this. Get all the way tight on there like that. Pull this out, and do the other side too. Get this in there, grip down, good grip on it, and then roll it up like this so you remove all the slack out of this one. Tighten up this clamping screw here. Get it real tight. Yeah, like that. Now these are tight, you don't have any slack in your cable like that. You take your 3 again and your 5, and now basically loosen these just a little bit. Just enough to where it'll spin without that noise. Now a little more. Like that. And do the same on the other side. In just a little bit. Now when you go to lock the brakes up here, with a little pin, now these are going to hold, just like that.